As requested by a channel follower, this is my reflection on Yuuki Konno from the anime Sword Art Online. If you also want a specific message on a topic, leave it in the comments, as each suggestion helps a lot. And let's go to the video. Death is a day worth living. This statement may seem paradoxical at first glance, as we generally associate death with the end of life, with loss and pain. However, when we consider Yuuki Konno's journey in Sword Art Online, this phrase takes on a deeper meaning. Yuuki Konno's story in Sword Art Online is a moving and inspiring journey that illustrates how one can find strength and purpose even in the face of the most challenging adversity. Yuuki is presented as a young woman who faces a terminal condition in real life, a reality that inevitably limits her physically and deprives her of the typical experiences of a healthy and fulfilling life. However, upon entering the virtual world of Sword Art Online, Yuuki finds a new dimension of existence where physical limitations have no power over her. In this digital space, she can be whoever she wants to be, a skilled, courageous, and fearless swordswoman. Through the magic of virtual reality, Yuuki transcends the barriers of her physical body and discovers a new sense of freedom and autonomy. It is in this context that Yuuki finds a greater purpose. In the virtual world of Sword Art Online, she is not defined by her health condition, but rather by her talent, determination, and courage. She becomes an inspiring leader, founding a guild dedicated to facing challenges and overcoming obstacles, serving as a living example of how a human can overcome any adversity. This transformation of Yuuki from a young girl limited by her terminal condition to a strong and inspiring leader in the virtual world is a powerful testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Even when faced with the inevitability of death, Yuuki chooses to live intensely, embracing each moment with determination and gratitude. Her story reminds us of the importance of finding meaning and purpose, even in the most challenging circumstances, and inspires us to live our lives with courage, passion, and gratitude. When Yuuki Konno says goodbye to her virtual friends and the digital life that has so captivated her, her words and actions echo a deep understanding of the ephemeral nature of human existence. She recognizes that life, like her own presence in the virtual world, is transitory and fleeting. However, instead of fearing the inevitability of death, Yuuki faces it with admirable serenity and acceptance. For Yuuki, death is not seen as an absolute end, but rather as a passage to something beyond, a new stage in her spiritual journey. She sees death not as a final darkness, but as the opening of a new door, a door that leads to freedom from the limitations of the physical body and the encounter with transcendent peace. In this sense, death for Yuuki represents not just the end of life, but the beginning of a new adventure, a journey towards liberation and the unknown. It is the promise of finding deep and lasting peace, free from the pain and limitations that afflicted you in your earthly life. This perspective on death resonates with an ancient wisdom, which recognizes death not as a fate to be feared, but as an integral part of the cycle of life. It is a vision that invites reflection on the purpose and meaning of existence, urging us to live each moment with gratitude and fullness, knowing that death is just a transition to something greater and more vast than we can fully comprehend. This leads us to consider the nature of life and death in a deeper way. We may question whether death really marks the end of everything or whether it is just the beginning of something new and unknown. Just as Yuuki found meaning and purpose even in the face of imminent death, we can seek to find beauty and hope in our own existence, knowing that death is just another step on our eternal journey. If you like the content and want to help us continue, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment or suggestion about a book, film, series, anime that you want to see analyzed on the channel.